impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with the first down.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, they go with Cook. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. And he's going to have the Bills' first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it second down and 11. From the gun, Josh Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Allen, going to give it to Cook. Into space. And he's in. Gains touchdown Buffalo. That is second touchdown of the game and 17 for the season. And that is no good again. It'll be his second missed extra point of this afternoon. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, here comes Gibson. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's May to throw it on first down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. What a big play there for New England. A gain of 48.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, New England. Touchdown, New England. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They are unable to add on the point after. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 5. Now Allen. Moving outside the pocket, he'll find his running back, Cook.
Really nice job here by the defense staying disciplined as the quarterback gets flushed from the pocket. I mean, how often do we see those guys kind of creep in and allow the ball thrown over their head? They took away everything downfield, and all the quarterback could do was dump this one off short to his back, and there wasn't much there.
Still on his feet. And he will score. Touchdown, Bills. That is second TD catch of the season. The extra point by pass is good. And the Bills add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Here's May. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. They'll go. Here's May. This one intercepted. Picked up by Cole Bishop. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
At the 25-yard line.
On second down. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Third and a long way to go. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Forced to his right. Oh no, back over the middle. It's intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Griffin. And the Patriots are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got it into the hands of the rookie from Michigan.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
On second down, it's May. He finds Devontae Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Throw again is May. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. A run, and this is Henderson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Out of the gun, here's May. That one caught by Smith. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. To throw now, May, and he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. Pass to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. May gonna look to throw. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He'll try and throw. Here's May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Tyler's pass to kick off for Buffalo.
Both teams ready to get back at it. as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Gibson. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On first and 10, here's May. That complete to Henderson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Patriots first down.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Landon Jackson there on the tackle. Second down, 8 yards to go. Now, May, out to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are under.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's going to pick up a Patriots first down. That was something else. A big pickup on fourth and long to give him a new set of downs.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Putting the tight end in motion. To throw on first down is May. Down the left sideline. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Throwing now is May. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
He'll get this over the middle to Smith. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. On 3rd and 2, it's May. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. They're going. It's May. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, New England.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
Here's May again. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he'll get about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here's a screen set up for Kincaid. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A carry for Cook. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he will score again. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it to the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
On the return, here comes Gibson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Made out on 1st and 10. Open man downfield is Smith. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. To throw is May. On the run to the right. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
Now, So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll begin here on the ground. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Milton Williams. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Looking from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
Brings up third down.
From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Brings up fourth down.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Allen going to throw for it. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll try and set up the tight end screen. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The design run here for Allen. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Down back at the 32.
They'll drop to throw. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid. And the Bills have a first down.
18-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Patriots 12.
throwing the touchdown. Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, here comes Gibson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked up by Cole Bishop.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Kayvon Thibodeau. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up third and long. Allen. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And it's a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Here's Huntley. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Bassett for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bills are going to extend their lead.
Makes the score Bills 40, Patriots 12.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Huntley now. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. So It's a win here for the Bills. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.